This week I had the chance to test out the Insta360 Ace Pro 2 during a day of skiing, and I wanted to give a review of how the camera performed. If you want to pick up your own Ace Pro 2, the link is down below in the description, and by using that link, you will get a free screen protector. The Ace Pro 2 is Insta360's AI-powered single-lens action camera, unlike their X series of 360-degree action cameras, that is ideal for somebody looking for a do-it-all action cam that doesn't shoot in 360 degrees. Compared to the Ace Pro 1, which I got a chance to use last year and really enjoyed, it has a new second AI chip alongside the imaging chip to help with performance and image processing. It also has an upgraded sensor that now supports 8K 30 frames per second, 4K 60 frames per second in HDR, and 4K 120 frames per second. So that new AI chip is going to help speed things up and make the camera feel snappy. This new internal tech also upgrades its low light pure video mode, which was already some of the best I've seen on the Ace Pro 1 for low light in an action camera. Hardware wise, the Ace Pro 2 has a Leica lens that allows up to 157 degrees field of view. It has a built-in wind muff this year, along with a new audio algorithm to help cut down those wind noise and make that audio nice and crisp. The battery is larger. It gives you 180 minutes of battery life that can be further increased with the new endurance mode. And the flip-up screen, which was one of my favorite features of the Ace Pro, is returning, and it has also been improved with more pixels and higher brightness. Now, all that being said, how does the camera actually perform out on the mountain? I brought the camera out on a frigid day of skiing, and the main things I wanted to test were how well does the camera perform in cold conditions, how is the image audio quality and slow motion modes, how is the POV, and how versatile is the camera for all non-action shots. As a ski content creator, I need a camera that is reliable in cold temps. It can't die quickly, it can't lock up, it needs to do its job all day long. I can't be making trips back and forth to the car all day. And the day we skied was under 20 degrees, it was snowy, it was windy, and normally action cameras don't handle this type of weather very well, but the Ace Pro 2 did great. I used one battery all day, and it still had 50% of charge at the end of the day. And I experienced no lag, no hangups. And to really test the camera, I left it on my helmet the entire day. I didn't put it in my pocket at any point to try to keep it warm. The camera was snappy and responsive. The audio and vibration cues were easy to hear and feel, to know if I'm recording and to check the camera and all that, and I really had no complaints at all. Now, when going from the X4 camera to a camera like the Ace Pro 2, the main thing I'm looking for is increased image quality, as reframe 360-degree footage can't yet match a single lens camera. I need elite image quality to outweigh the pros of a 360-degree camera, and the Ace Pro 2 delivered. Between the 8K 30 for ultimate quality, the 4K 60 FPS with HDR, and the 4K 120 FPS for that super slow motion, I had a super high quality image option for every situation I put it in. Numerous lens modes gave me a ton of different options within each of those video modes, and the stabilization of shots was everything I needed to be. As for the audio, take a listen for yourself. Hey. This is the audio on the Insta360 Ace Pro 2. This camera is supposed to have really good audio, AI assisted audio. So we are testing that out, and hopefully it sounds real crisp. Go ahead, I'll follow. Oh! Whoa, what is this? Oh! The wind muff does a good job with the audio. The audio is crisp. POV audio sounds pretty good, as well as follow cam audio. Compared to the Ace Pro 1, it really is a big upgrade, so cannot complain there. Now, if I wanted unbeatable POV shots, the X4 would be my go-to, but most people out there don't have the option to switch between which camera they want to use based on the shot they want. So how does the Ace Pro 2 do with POV? For these shots, the mode I used was 4K 60 FPS HDR on the action lens setting, and this gives you the most field of view possible with the camera, and honestly, I'm pretty impressed with the results. I don't think I had the camera angled quite right, which is one of the issues with the single lens camera, but the 157 degree 360-degree field allows you to capture what's in front of you as well as your skis, which I think is absolutely essential for POV. You want to get everything in the shot, and the action view does a great job as well, giving you the most content possible, especially when you compare it to the other lens mode options. Now, another reason I like to use single lens cameras is for things outside of action shots like B-roll, scenery, vlog style shots, and with the X4 you can do this. You can do some crazy creative things, but it's not like a traditional camera, you know what I mean? So I enjoy having a single lens camera on me even with the X4, whether that be a DSLR or an action cam like this one, to help with B-roll and all of that. So how did this camera do with B-roll, with scenery, with just those other shots that aren't action specific? Well, the hyperlapse mode looks great. The pure video low light mode works as advertised, allowing me to capture these shots early in the morning before the sun even came up. This thing is able to do a 2x zoom when you're in a 4K mode because it's always shooting in 8K, so you're able to capture zoomed in shots that other action cameras simply can't do. And again, the audio is awesome, making this thing pretty much an all-in-one vlogging camera if you want it to be. So for B-roll and all of that type of stuff, I was very impressed, and I expected it to do good, and it didn't let me down at all. A few final random thoughts on this camera before I let you guys go. I love how it gives you a heads up when you're in a low light situation and should be using the pure video mode. It can sense when there's not enough light, and it tells you, hey, switch the mode, use the low light mode. The AI warp that they offer within their app is also a fun feature that creates some pretty wild looking videos like this with my dog Fern. And again, I think the user experience of this camera with really nice vibration feedback and sound feedback when you're pressing buttons, the flip up screen, the magnetic mount that was with the Ace Pro 1 but is also included with this Ace Pro 2. I just think all of these things make it a very, very easy camera to use. And then all of the other video features and all of the AI features and everything jam-packed into this camera make it truly the top tier offering when it comes to single lens action cameras. Overall, I really enjoyed using the camera and will definitely bust it out throughout the season on follow cam days or for, again, capturing that B-roll alongside the X4. And again, if you want to pick one up, the link in the description will get you a free screen protector with your order. Thank you guys for watching. If you have any questions about this camera or the X4 camera or any of the other cameras I use while out on the mountain, leave them down below in the comments and I will be sure to answer them all. I hope this video helps you out if you're a skier that's considering this camera. I'll see you in the next one, guys. Peace.